It is very easy to move an image inside a Word document. In the current document, we have an image at the end of it. We click on it, we hit the Cut button in the toolbar, we go to the place we want to move it to, just under the table of the first page, and click on the Paste button. Our image has been moved. Let's see now how we can insert one of the predefined shapes of Word in a document. We click on the Insert tab of the ribbon, click on Shapes, we select the shape, the smiley face one, we click on it, and then using our mouse we select its size. Let's see now how we can add an image to the footer of the document. The process is the same if we want to add the image to the header. First, we go to the footer of the document, we double click on it to enable it, we click on the Insert tab of the ribbon, on the Picture button, we select from File, we navigate to the file we want, and select it. Suppose you want to center it, we click on the Center Alignment button, and the image is centered. Creating text boxes using Word for Mac is rather easy. Let's create one and see how it works. We go at the Insert tab of the ribbon, we click the Text Box button and select Draw Text Box. We want to add the text box in the upper left corner of the page, so we draw it over there. Suppose we want to align it exactly on the top left corner, we go to Arrange and select to align it to the page. And then align it at the top of the page, and we hit the Arrange button of the Shape Format tab of the ribbon and align it to the left. Now it is aligned exactly in the top left corner of the page. Now, let's see how we can draw a rectangle, but place it at the top right corner of the page this time. We hit the Insert tab of the ribbon, go to Shapes, we select the rectangle shape, and we draw it at the top right corner of the page. Now we go to the Arrange and then Align button, and select to align it to the page. Then again, we select to align it right. And then once again, we select to align it at the top. Let's see how we can insert and customize a SmartArt graphic. First we go to the Insert tab of the ribbon, and from the SmartArt button we select one of the SmartArts, for example the Segmented Pyramid SmartArt. From the SmartArt Design tab of the ribbon, we select the cartoon style, and the style of the SmartArt has changed. And from the colors, we select the colorful accent colors, and the colors of the SmartArt have been changed. Let's create a text box now and customize its dimensions and its fill color. In the current document, we go to the Insert tab of the ribbon, we select Textbox, select Draw Textbox, we draw a textbox, and then from the Shape Format tab of the ribbon, we change its dimensions, its height, and its width. Then, from the same tab of the ribbon, we go to the Shape Fill button and click on More Fill Colors. We could have changed one of the predefined ones, but we want to have more control over it. We go to the RGB sliders. We select a number for red, a number for green, and a number for blue. And we have our desired color. We will now insert a shape in the document and add a text inside of it. We go to the Insert tab of the ribbon, and from the shapes we select the 32-point star shape. We draw it and type our text. It automatically is being inserted inside the shape. We can add 3D models in Microsoft Word for Mac. Let's see how. We click on the Insert tab of the ribbon. From the 3D Models button, we choose to select a 3D model we have in your device. We select one of the predefined views for a 3D model, and here it is. Let's see how we can resize an image in Word without messing up its aspect ratio. We have this image here, and we want to make it 50% smaller. We right-click on it and click on Size and Position. In the scale, we click on 50, and we can see that the aspect ratio is locked in the checkbox below. We click on OK, and the image has been resized. Word gives us the option to remove the background of an image we have inserted. Let's see how. In the open document, we can see an image of a Christmas tree. Click on it, and from the Picture Format tab of the ribbon, we click on the Remove Background button. It has automatically removed the background. We keep changes if we are OK with them, and we are done. We can change the dimensions and the rotation of a shape in Word. Let's see how. In the open document, we have a smiley face. We right-click on it and click on the More Layout options. We click on the Size tab. We can change its height and width from here. And of course, its rotation. Let's say 30 degrees. The shape has been changed. You can also change the color of a shape. In the current document, we have the smiley face again. We click on it. We go to the Shape Format tab of the ribbon, and from the Shape Fill button, we change the Shape Fill color to light green. Word gives us the option to wrap our text around an image. In this example, we will try a square wrap of the image. We select it, we go to the Picture Format tab of the ribbon, and from the Wrap Text button, we select the square wrapping. Let's see now how we can move an empty text box to another part of the page without changing its size. We have this text box here and we want to move it to the top right corner of the page. We go to the Shape Format tab of the ribbon, we hit on Arrange, click on a line, we select to align it to page, we hit the same button again and now select to align it at the right of the image, and then we hit Align again and select to align it at the top of the image. Our text box has been moved. Let's see now how we can apply a shadow effect to a text box. In the current document, we select this text box here, and from the Shape Format tab of the ribbon, we click on the Effect button. There are some presets. We select Shadow and select one of the presets. Let's see now how we can ungroup a group of shapes. In the current document, we have this group, the line and the dotted arrow. We right-click and from the Group option we select Ungroup. Word gives us the option to wrap the text only on one side of the image. In the current document, we click on the image, we find it again here, right click on it, and to select size and position. From the text wrapping options, we select the wrapping style we want, in our case tight wrapping, and you select to wrap the text only on the right of the image. Here it is. We can also change the border color of an image. Let's see how. In the current document we have this image. We click on it, we go to the Picture Format tab of the ribbon, and from the border button, we select a different color, green for example. Let's see now how we can customize a SmartArt. In the current image we have this SmartArt. From the SmartArt Design tab of the ribbon, we change the SmartArt to something else, for example the segmented cycle. We change its colors to the colorful Ascent template. And its style to bird's eye scene. We can also remove parts of a SmartArt. For example, in the current document we have this SmartArt. We select the Experience cog, and from the Edit menu we can clear its contents, and the Experience cog is gone. Now we will change the SmartArt type and remove all the text inside it. So in the current document we have this SmartArt, we click on it. From the SmartArt Design tab of the ribbon, we select a different type. For example, the segmented pyramid. And then from this small window on the left, we delete all its text. Let's see now how we can place shapes on different levels and then group them. In the current document, we insert a blue square first. We click on the rectangle. We have the Shift button pressed to draw a square. And here is our square. And then we change the fill to blue. We want to place the rectangle behind the triangle, so we click on Arrange and Send Backward. And then select all three of them, right-click on them, and select Group. Let's see how we can change the image colors to grayscale. In the current document, we have this image. We click on it, and from the Picture Format tab of the ribbon, we click on the Color button. From there, select the grayscale option. Word allows us to change the brightness and the contrast of an image. Let's see how. In the current document, we select the image, and from the Picture Format tab of the ribbon, we go to the Format pane. We click on the picture icon and the Picture Corrections option. There we can decide if we want to change the brightness or the contrast. In this example, we change the brightness. We may have changed our minds about some corrections we have made to the image, and we want to revert back to the original. In the current document, we go to our image, which we have changed slightly. We go to the Picture Format tab of the ribbon. And from the Reset Picture, we select to reset picture and size, because we have changed its size also. And the picture is back to the original. We can change the direction of the text inside the text box. Let's see how. In the current document, we have two text boxes. We select the first one, and from the Shape Format tab of the ribbon and the Text Direction button, we select to rotate the text to 270 degrees. To make our document more accessible, it is advised to insert alternative description to a picture. Let's see how. We select our picture, we right-click on it, and click on Edit Alt Text. There we can enter a description if we want, or we can have a Word and its AI features to generate alt text for us. We can reset a 3D model to its original view and size. Let's see how. We have a 3D model here. We click on the 3D model tab of the ribbon and the Reset button. We select Reset 3D model and its size, And we're done. Let's see now how we can change the 3D model's rotation for all its axes. We click on our 3D model, and from the Format 3D Model pane, we select that button over here and Model Rotation. Here we enter the rotation values we want for X, Y, and Z axes.
The discrimination that Mac users have been facing by Microsoft Office tutors is over. The brand new Test for You in-application training system has arrived to let all Mac users use their installed software to learn how to use their Microsoft Office for Mac. With Test for You, you get innovative, interactive training, instant feedback by our advanced grading engine, assistant video solutions, but above all, you get the chance to harness the power of your Apple Mac PC and get the most out of your Microsoft Office for Mac. Available for Word, Excel, and PowerPoint for basic and advanced levels. Compatible with macOS Catalina or newer, and with Microsoft Office 2019 or newer. Fully compatible with Mac PCs powered by the M1 and M2 Apple Silicon.